Does anyone have a question? Yes, Joe.
Stuart, I've been wondering, do these classes bring you joy?
Excuse me?
Do these classes bring you joy?
Yes. They do, Joe. I've been teaching these classes, well, 50 years. I mean, in last 5 years, it's been online, and that happened because of COVID, and it also happened because I wound up getting students all over the world, and I couldn't bring them together in one place except online. I have gained a great deal of wisdom, great deal of joy, a great deal of appreciation for humanity, for people that attend these classes. I have learned a great deal. Are these classes easy for me to do? No, I would much rather have people here in person. I would much rather not be sitting in front of a computer doing this. But, it's, I guess, God's will. This is what I have to do right now. And the only thing I can do is to work deep enough inside myself that I can fully benefit from them. And I certainly have. I mean, my life has changed in the last 5 years. My way of interacting with people has changed in the last 5 years. The compassion that I have in myself, the empathy I have for other people's problems. And I'm grateful for that. That's part of growth, and that's part of me evolving and becoming, a spiritually enlightened human being. So, yes, these classes are very important. If they didn't serve me in that way, I wouldn't do them. A lot of stuff I can do in life, and I've done a lot of stuff in my life, traveling around the world. I have business taking me all over the world. It's been kind of an adventure, this life. Over the last 3 or 4 years has been very sedate. I've been here doing this online and, also doing a little bit of the art business. Not what I used to do. I can't do what I used to do. But yes, I benefit enormously from these classes. I don't get financially rich from them. I mean, when people make $20 a month donations or $10 a month donate, I mean, it just kind of makes me chuckle that, some people think my class is worth less than a cup of coffee at Starbucks. But what can I do? It's what people can afford. And as long as they come, I'm happy to try and help them. So yes, I benefit enormously from this. I've learned patience, and I've learned how to truly be able to live with myself and to be able to interact with people and, of course, above everything else, to be a servant for higher energy in the universe, a servant of God. To be used that way in the world is a blessing, no matter how the higher forces want to use you. If it's through Zoom, okay, it's a blessing through Zoom. And I can't think about what I like and don't like because do I like Zoom? No, I'm not a big fan of teaching on Zoom, but it's what's available. And I have to do it and I have to be grateful to be used this way by higher energy. And it's not a matter of what I like or dislike. It's a matter of what helps me grow and people grow and me being a servant of higher energy in the universe. So that's basically what I get out of this. It's teaching me how to become a human being. And then I see people growing, not everybody, but people growing. And that is really important. And it opens my heart. I mean, how many people do this in the world? It's very unique here. What I do, there aren't a lot of people that do this, every week, of the year, practically almost every day. And I have to feel that it's a great blessing to do this. I can't complain about the way I have to do it because that's what's available now. And in one way, it serves me because I was traveling around the world. I was going to Europe, to South America. I was going to India. I was going all over the world teaching. I published books of mine in Mumbai, in India, and I would go there and give lectures to big crowds of people. It's been amazing. But after COVID, it became Zoom. And then after getting people, there were people here from 3 or 4 different continents. How do I get everyone together in my apartment that can fit maybe 20 people? And I can't do it. But I have a responsibility to God, to higher energy, to continue doing this because it's nurturing people and it's giving life. And who am I to determine how it has to be given? It's for God to determine. And if they want to use me as a vessel for this, I have nothing but gratitude. Does anyone else have a question?
Stuart, I have a question.
Yes, Bob.
I've had some experiences in my life that were disturbing, and some of them I've spent years working on them. And some of them they keep returning. And how can I work differently to put conclusion to those pieces? Or are they just going to
Well, Bob, it's a simple answer, Bob. You get grounded and strong enough inside yourself to let go of them and they won't come back. It's up to you to build that kind of inner strength that finally frees yourself from those past experiences, from mistakes, what people have done to you, what you have done to other people. None of it matters. It's all in the past. We cling to those things to keep ourselves from growing. And when you build a foundation in yourself, the grounding in you, the strength inside, to just say, you can step away from it. I don't need to hold on to this stuff because my entire inner life and even the life around me is being renewed. And I'm living in a whole new environment, a whole new me. That's how you get rid of it, Bob. And it gets back to the one person who can do it, which is you. And you have energy here, to fuel your tanks and to get that grounding and take care of that problem in your life. And it might come back, but then when you have the kind of strength, you can just kick it right out. So instead of lasting for days or months, it lasts for seconds and you get rid of it. You have the strength inside yourself to do that. And it's not only you, Bob. There isn't a person sitting here that doesn't have that problem, including myself, including myself. I've learned to deal with it. As I say, it comes and in seconds I just kick it out and it's finished. I'm not going to focus on you. You're nothing but a lot of aggravation for me. And I'm getting rid of you right now. You're finished here. I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about my problems. You. I'm talking to them. You're finished. Done. Go. I don't have time for that. And there isn't a person alive who doesn't have to deal with this problem, Bob. This is a universal problem, Bob. Attaching oneself to bad things we've done in the past to other people or they've done to us and how they affected us when we were 7 years old. It's like I've always said, most adults are like 7-year-olds living in adult bodies. They haven't escaped yet from what happened to them when they were 6, 7, 8 years old, when their parents, their friends, they did something terrible to them or caused them to freeze up inside, and they carry those habits with them till they get strong enough to just let go. That famous T-shirt, just let go. And just the best thing about all this is you can't blame anybody else. You really can't. You can try, but it doesn't get rid of it. You just have to say, how do I ground myself, get stronger roots, get more foundation in, and how do I get strong enough to just free myself of these things? I mean, I told you this. I used to teach in a prison in Oregon, Coffee Creek. It was a women's facility. And one of the first things I told the inmates there when they would come to the meditation class, I don't give a damn about anything you've done in the past. It's finished. The only thing I care about is that you want to rebuild your life and you want to learn how to live in the present and to fix yourself inside so that you can do it. And that's not only with them, it's with everybody. Don't care what people do in the past. I'm totally uninterested. It's that they want to truly build their life in this moment and free themselves of the past and free themselves of the future. Because who the hell knows what's going to happen in 10 minutes? Does anyone else have a question they would like to ask?
Thank you, Stuart.
You're welcome, Bob. You're welcome. Bob, I'm going to email you a wonderful review that Tom Tompkins wrote about my book, Madness Falling from the Sky. It's really brilliant what he wrote. And I'd like you to put it on my website somewhere where it fits. Okay, I'll send it to you today, tomorrow, you'll get it. But he wrote an extraordinary review of it. I mean, I was shocked when I read it. I said, wow, somebody got what I wrote. That's incredible. Somebody really got it.
Stuart, speaking of putting things on your website, which has gone through some changes recently for the better, but are you have you given some thought to serializing the most recent book in the same way that we did Tantra?
Possibly. Let me get it's being edited right now, Bob. So I just want to get it where I feel like it's finished. It's ready to be published. And then we'll see where we'll go with it. Yeah, I might want to do that. I don't know how many people read it there. I don't know how many people even go there. But I will do it. And but I just want to get it edited. I want it to be finalized. I want it to be a polished book, finished. And there are things that when you write a book, you can't see about it that you need objective eyes to look at. So hopefully it's being done now. And as soon as it's finished, I will be in touch and we'll see.
Thank you.
You're welcome, Bob. Does anyone else have a question? Okay, God bless you all. Thank you. Thank you for being here, putting up with Stuart and Zoom and the way we do this meditation. It's totally unbelievable, but it works. So God bless you all and thank you.
Really, this does work.
The class on Thursday. I'm looking forward to seeing you.
Thank you, Stuart.
God
Thank you.
bless you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Beautiful.